Here are the standard solutions that we made in the previous video. If you see them, they range from a very faint color to a much darker color, and we can quantify this using a UV-vis spectrometer and create something called a Beer's Law plot. This Beer's Law plot will allow us to determine the amount of the product in the unknown solutions that we will make and measure next. So I have hooked up a UV-vis spectrometer, and right now it's waiting to finish the calibration. The samples will go in a cuvette, which looks like this. Knocked over my computer there. To finish the calibration, you fill a cuvette with a blank, in this case just pure water. And when you're doing this, if you notice the cuvette has a wavy side and a clear side, you always want to make sure the light beam is going through the clear side. Put the cuvette into the spectrometer and then hit finish calibration. The instrument has finished its calibration, so now I take the blank cuvette out of the instrument, pour out the liquid, then what I do is take my first solution that I need to measure, pour a little bit into the cuvette, then dump that out. That makes sure that any of the previous solution is rinsed out. Then I can fill it up most of the way full. Put it into the spectrometer and press collect. I have to press collect on the right computer. And there we have the UV visible spectrum. I can hit stop. Makes the spectrum a little bit bigger. And we will use the absorbance at this wavelength right here. You see how there's a peak? So it's always good to measure the absorbance at specific peaks. So right around 460 it looks like. So now what I will do is I will set this up to do a new experiment. But now we're going to measure at a specific spot. And we'll measure the wavelength at 460. And you can see the absorbance for that first solution at 460 is 0.118. Now I will take that solution out, dump it out, take my second solution, pour a little in to rinse, then dump that out, pour a little more in to make the measurement, clean the outsides of my Kim wipe. And we can see the new absorbance is 0.162. Dump that one out. Dry it a little bit. Take the third solution. Pour some in. Then dump that out. Pour some more in. Clean the outsides with the Kim wipe. We can see the absorbance of that solution in the lower right corner. Take that out. Dump it out. Take some of the fourth solution, pour it in, dump it out. So at this point, we've measured the absorbance of all 5 of the standard solutions.